All right, what is our name?
Like the main character's name?
Yes.
The oily bastard.
No.
Okay.
Shango.
Naming him after a cat.
Sure.
Okay.
Everybody okay with that?
We could also go with Chisatsu, which just literally means suicide.
No, let's try to stay away from that.
Let's
Fair
not
enough.
do that. That's
That was my name in WoW for so long.
no bullying, please, Jesse.
Should I? Are we? Are Brandon?
Hey!
Question marks.
What? Oh, I don't know. Let's say me. Everybody, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm super excited. We've got everybody here. We've brought in a new idiot, quote unquote.
Hey!
This is Megan, and she will be the voice of Yuri today.
To be fair, she is probably an idiot for agreeing to sit down with us.
That's agreeable.
Yeah.
So I've already beaten the game, and I have brought these three along for the ride, and oh boy, am I excited!
You've been waiting like weeks.
Oh my God,
To be
probably
able to get us
since
all in the same room.
a month at least. It's amazing. I'm pumped beyond pumped.
Hey!
Hey, so let's get this
We're
done.
doing it.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Ha ha.
Put your back into it!
I overslept again.
Fabulous.
But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Hey.
God damn it.
You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Poke, poke. That's mean, Shango.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
our
acting
name
this
if
out.
we
Yes,
didn't,
our name
if
is
we didn't say that.
We skipped over all the beginning parts because, you know, we had to talk about things.
Yep.
Anyway, well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. I had to pronounce the tilt.
Which is hard.
Closer.
It's
You're
hard
like,
to-
I guess you don't have it in.
Listen, I'm trying to be fast about this, but I also like
Accuracy is important, okay?
emotion is important.
Whatever
I don't
you
have that.
say, Sayori. Didn't pronounce the tilde that time. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Shango, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever the hell she's going on about. I'm ad-libbing a little.
You added a couple words.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Don't have a future in voice acting, Jesse.
I feel like I do. I'm capturing the look on her face.
Right.
I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
You don't need to look at me when you're talking. I do.
It makes it a little
I'm
bit.
a fashion actor.
It's a little bit too creepy.
Oh man, we're not part of the game yet. Go on.
Oh crap.
It's still your turn.
He's like that kid in class when you're reading a play that's like so bad.
And I know, forsooth. Yes. Go on.
Shoot, I know you're happy now, but I thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Really shouldn't. Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Dude, Sayori's the best. All right, all right.
I mean, she does have a cute phone. That's
Oh,
you.
you're right. We shouldn't have named
Sorry,
the character
all of
something
us
else
were
in the past.
processing that
Yes.
for a moment. Just like,
I'll look
is that
at
okay for him to have just said?
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Man, what kind of a dick?
We are kind of a dick.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me...
Yeah,
Makes me?
yeah,
Oh,
makes
I
me.
got ahead of myself.
You're
Makes
good.
me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh.
Hey, phones are
We
going
added
off.
some extra...
Yeah, sweet.
background. Anyway, the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello.
Yep, that's how that's pronounced. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch up to you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, wait, is this a sex scene somewhere?
No, what?
Well, then you can come to my club. Okay, thank
Yeah,
God.
that's not.
I got-
Jesse, these girls are like 14 years old.
Listen, I've been to
Sayori.
It gets weird.
Wait, what?
Yeah?
Do we want to unpack that or just move the hell on?
Let's just move the hell on.
Let's just move the hell on. Before this video becomes
a confession.
That's
becomes
creepy.
proof in a federal trial.
I did nothing wrong.
Whenever you're ready, kiddo.
I said, yeah.
Oh. There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
Doki Doki literature.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member.
Enunciate, son!
I need people for my cult. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah, let's go.
Pronounce that tilde. Tilda.
Go.
Just say the word tilde whenever you see it from here on out.
All right.
That's fine.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. Yes.
That was a little bit dramatic. Sold his soul. I mean, he's going to a
I mean,
club
but it's
once.
a
I mean, what would you
Cupcake.
do for a Klondike bar?
Kill a man.
There we go. A section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here, Tilda.
I told you, don't call me a new member, hyphen, hyphen. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Well, that's me as well.
That's you, yeah.
Seriously?
Whoa.
You brought a boy?
You're not gonna do Natsuki in your best falsetto.
No.
Natsuki deserves this, Jesse.
Wow, first of all, spoilers, we don't even know her name yet.
They said her name earlier.
How do we
Whatever.
know that was her?
I'll fight you.
I'm going.
Get your voices.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Shango, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club!
Ellipses. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Her voice makes me think she's a man. Probably a bearded man.
Oh boy. You don't even... Alright. There's some non-trivial Trapski memes on the subreddit. To the point where somebody tweeted the creator and he just went, please stop. She's not a man. Anyway.
Oh, we're feeding directly.
She's also the one who made the cup corks. Corking to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Tilda.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls.
Should've whispered that.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's Shango. Shut up. Let's talk to Monika.
That's right.
It's Monika.
Monika. It's definitely Monika.
It's great to see you again, Shango.
It's great to see you again, Shango.
Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Shango. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes, Tilda.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I'm having a conversation with yourself, Jesse. Let's go.
Sorry, I got a little too excited, Tilda. I got the deep voice.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Wait.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute, Tilda.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow.
Monika.
It's still Monika.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
The most Japanese thing ever.
Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Ooh, why are you thanking me? It's not like I'm...
She's also the narrator of the group.
Oh, I got that.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything. The baka.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you.
Dummy. Dang it, she did say it.
All right, Ellipses. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri was just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and
Releases an eyebrow.
So what made... No, that's it. I'm used to reading it all myself. Just go.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I practically dragged here by Sayori.
Her cupcakes.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so Ellipses.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
As president of the literature club. It's just a fucking habit. Just go. Just read it, Justin.
So Brandon just spoiled it, but as president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events, ellipses. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monika's a really great leader.
Nailed it.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do... What?
We'll do our best.
Oh, we'll do our best. The light pink background with the white writing is not great.
This isn't a very high resolution TV either, so.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Now time for the human sacrifice.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
What enthusiasm of literature have they
So,
shown?
Shanko,
Any.
what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her
I
fingers.
like the dictionary.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yeah. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She She seemed to be so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Like that. Sorry.
Like standing around really sexily with her arms behind her back, popping her boobs out. Yeah. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Yeah.
I feel like immerse isn't the right word to use in that context. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
You want to just do that one again?
We're not doing so well with this reading thing.
I can't see it. No, seriously. Lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Yeah.
You said all the words right.
You said all the words right.
Okay. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Dum dum.
Horrible reading on this week.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think of or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
All right, I think it's about time to call this an episode here.
We can get to the end of the day, I think.
Yeah, is it a full day? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if that was...
We'll get there, it's fine. I was
Okay.
hoping we would fit in a nice time slot, but fuck it.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Dude,
I didn't know if that was maybe how the game was structured exactly.
Surreal
Because you've
horror.
told me nothing about it.
On purpose.
Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well,
I'm a 13-year-old girl. Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second.
never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? I'm doing the Cookie Monster.
Kind of, yeah.
What gives you that idea?
That's the count.
I'm aware. I'm just saying, are we going to do all of these
Gives you
guys
that
as like
idea.
puppets and Sesame Street characters?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Then give that back.
Fine, Tilda.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are, Tilda. Okay, I'm groping myself.
Yeah, you are.
Yep, this was intentional.
Sayori's a little
Do
handsy.
it in real life, too.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her gaze.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident of a writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Gosh, she's like disgustingly sweet.
Right?
God. You must be willing to open up to your reader, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Jesus Christ.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your work and we can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Ellipses.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone, Tilda.
Ellipses.
Question mark?
What?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Ellipses.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think It will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club.
Oh, God.
Isn't that right, Shango?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Oh, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected
They're
eyes.
gonna murder you.
But
Just digging for things, aren't you, Jesse?
I'm sorry. I thought.
Shango.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up.
Yeah, I'm so happy! Tilda.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Alright, come here.
Hey,
You really did scare me there for a second.
If you really just came by from the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. There.
then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Shango, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Through murder.
Jesse. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Shango, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! Tilda.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. All right, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me! I thought that was the end, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. All right, so next time, it's time to write a poem.
Oh my god, we actually have to write a real
We
poem?
have to write a real poem.
Oh my god.
This is why I wanted you guys to play it, to see what you would come up with.
You've got me playing two small Asian girls.
Yeah. Also, that was a nice side effect.
You write the dang poem yourself. See
All right.
you all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.